Neon lights on a midnight screen, voices rising from the in-between. Truth like thunder breaking the chains, broadcasts loud through the static and flames. From the shadows where the outcast came, built a kingdom, built a name. No suits, no scripts, no corporate lies, just fire in hearts and war in our eyes. Turn the dial, hear the battle cry, with a spark they can't deny. We are the M4 Empire, voices rising higher and higher. From the ashes we built this flame, now the whole world screams our name. Stand up, don't back down, we wear the truth like a crown. Through the storm, through the fire, we are the M4 Empire. We are the M4 Empire. Headlines burning like gasoline, fuel for the fight on every screen. They tried to bury what we would say, but the signal cut through anyway. From late night streams to the morning cast, every shot fired, every blast. A legion formed in the common lines, an army built one voice at a time. Raise your hands, let the banners fly, this is our empire in the sky. We are the M4 Empire, voices rising higher and higher. From the ashes we built this flame, now the whole world screams our name. Stand up, don't back down, we wear the truth like a crown. Through the storm, through the fire, we are the M4 Empire. They said we'd never last, just a moment, just a flash. But empires aren't built overnight, they're forged in war and lit by fight. Every stream, every show, every voice that shows to grow. This isn't just a brand on air, it's a movement rising everywhere. We are the M4 Empire, hear the crowd lifting us higher. Through the noise, through the flame, now the whole world knows our name. Stand tall, don't you tire, we're climbing higher and higher. Through the storm, through the fire, we are the M4 Empire. We are the M4 Empire. Neon fades but the signal stays, echoing loud through endless waves. From one voice to a choir's roar. Long live the M4 Empire.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the M4 Cast, another great episode of the M4 Cast here tonight on the M4 Empire. I'm Marvin Louis Monster Montanaro, your host for the evening, and we've got a fun-filled night of conversation galore ready for you guys. We have a wonderful panel here for you today. Next week, we will be having our 8,000 subscriber celebration. We were going to have it this week, but then I was not going to be able to put everything together because of Southeast Game Exchange and everything like that. We'll talk a little bit about Southeast Game Exchange here today, and how that was, and yeah, all the other fun stuff. But without any further ado, let me bring out the cast. What up, girl?
Hi everybody. How you doing, Marv?
I'm good.
Jason Marv Moa, should I say?
No, I'm
Based
not
on your
Jason
thumbnail.
Momoa. I'm Hercules.
I told him when he came. I'm like, when I first saw the thumbnail, I was like, who is that Jason Momoa?
No, 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 no.
No, 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 don't do that!
Yeah, don't do that.
I'll do what I want.
Oh my goodness. No, I'm supposed to be Hercules. No, we're not doing that. Martin Stone is here. Welcome, Martin Stone.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing all right.
You got a little bit
Ready
of
to talk about the Odyssey.
Yeah. Have
Yeah.
you seen it?
I have.
Oh, thank God. I was like, because Caro had seen it, but she's not here tonight. So I was like, oh man,
Mhm.
nobody but me has seen it. So
He
yes,
knows I haven't seen it.
well, of course you haven't seen it. You haven't even seen Obsession.
I haven't. I keep
I'm like,
meaning to. It's on Peacock now. It's so
Yeah.
easy for me to
Mhm.
do.
No, 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 don't do that!
There he is. Nolan Thunder is here.
Hello. What's
What's
up,
going on,
everybody?
buddy?
Just
Oh.
getting mildly freaked out by the obsession clip. Like that kind of is uncanny. I don't like that.
No, Nolan. Don't get don't get freaked out.
No, 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 don't do that!
I was like, wow,
She's a
it's
good
like
actress.
it's a flashback to like dates I've had.
Oh God, no!
Yeah, no, like
Better
that's
or worse?
100% happened. No, like 100% that exact thing has happened. When people do things that I don't like, and I go, no, don't do that.
He got a one wish willow. That's all I know about this movie is the one wish willow.
You know the terminology, but you still haven't seen it.
I know, and I've somehow avoided spoilers as well, but I know about that thing. So
I saw that Indy Everett is like, she has like a like there's like a video that plays on Peacock on the main page for this movie, and it's like so like perfectly this movie because she's adorable, but like it's also like really creepy. I love that movie so much.
Sure, in a nutshell.
You're gonna really enjoy it, Trish. I
I will. It's just a matter of me wanting to sit down for like 2 hours and watch a movie. But will I watch 2 hours of things on YouTube from Botched? Yes, I will.
Well said.
Of course. But speaking of things on YouTube that we enjoy, let's talk to our wonderful chat. Mark Fields for $4.90. Positive vibes to the amazing chat, the awesome panel, and the wonderful wrenches. Positive vibes to all of you guys. Thank you very, very much. Juliet for £5 says, morning M4 Empire in chat. Good morning to you, Juliet. And then
Little
Mark,
babies always make me smile in Juliet's.
I know, I love that too.
She's so
Mark
cute.
Fields for another $4.99. Did anybody get misty-eyed when reading Dresden's Battleground? If you know, you know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
This
I
is
did.
something Martin would know.
Yeah, so we're all
Yeah.
like, Mark.
Yeah, no, the Battleground was great, and there's a lot of heavy stuff in there, but it's really good.
Okay. 280Z Bear, formerly known as XJ Cherokee Bear, for $2 says the World Cup halftime show was better than Bad Bunny's.
I think it's supposed to be 280Z.
What?
Didn't you say 280Z or whatever?
Yeah, why would it be 280Z?
Isn't there a car that's like he does cars all the time? Let us
Okay.
know. Let us know, buddy. If one or both of us are right or wrong. But I did hear about the World Cup halftime show, and apparently they don't normally have halftime shows. I was just kind of like, okay.
We're telling the rest of the world, you know what? This can be a thing. Y'all can do it too.
Was it Justin Bieber and Madonna? Was it?
Mhm. I
So
don't know if there's anyone
apparently-
else, but
Apparently, Madonna was throwing a little diva fit backstage because she didn't want to get shown up by Justin Bieber.
listen, Madonna.
I'm like, it's about 10 years too late for him and about 30 for you.
Dang!
Not her new face.
Well, yeah, there are parts of her face that are far younger than Justin Bieber.
Younger than us all.
Mhm.
Why didn't they pair him up with Janet Jackson again?
That's Justin Timberlake.
Justin
I think he
Timberlake.
does.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, yeah.
Timberlake
Bieber.
was allowed back at the Super Bowl halftime show, but Janet Jackson is not.
Well, she owns the boob.
And he's the one who tore the thing off it.
Well, I mean, like, you
Well,
know,
I think there was collusion there.
yeah.
It's an all.
I have heard this theory. I have heard this theory that Janet Jackson's boob situation was planned.
Have you heard? Oh, really?
Yes.
Did you also know that Johnny Depp is in a Nightmare on Elm Street?
Is this a really well-known theory that it was planned and not a wardrobe malfunction?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I thought I was bringing
being sarcastic.
No, I legitimately didn't think that was a thing people thought.
No, everybody thought that. He's like, thought I was onto something.
Why would they do that? Like, it makes no sense.
Because we're still talking about it like 20 years later.
Spiraled after that.
Well, that's a whole other conversation for another day.
Mark Fields, $4.99 says, please give high hopes to my son. He has auditioned for voice acting in children's program. The role is a nerdy stegosaurus or a grumpy wizard.
Ooh.
Oh, well, high hopes and positive vibes to your son, Mark Fields, because that sounds awesome. I know a grumpy wizard, and I can tell you right now, they can be fun to be around occasionally. I know a grumpy fake wizard, to be fair. I don't know a grumpy real wizard.
Nerdy stegosaurus.
Yeah, I hope he gets it.
Love stegosauruses.
First Dragon Queen for $5. Does Kara want a plushy Wilton? I have 2 yards of fabric and at the moment 5 people who want one. I'll send one Purple Potato Express. If yes, hugs for all. I will ask her. She's not here tonight, but I will make sure that she gets to hear that. I don't know if she's watching.
Autocorrect is like, Caro's not a name. She is now Carol.
First Dragon Queen for $2 also says, counting down the days, Marvin. Yeah, I'm assuming until your trip to Orlando, which will be I'm sure will be wonderful. All right, let's see. I'm seeing a whole bunch of you guys out there. Oh, there's Erica. Good to see Erica out there. I love Erica. Oh my goodness, Drunk 3PO out there in my chat. I'm shocked.
Also performed.
They performed up.
Did they?
Were they behind, or were they doing that? They've been doing this stupid thing with the Muppets lately, where they avenue queue them, where you can actually see the puppeteers.
No,
I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like it. Henson never would have done. He did it one time in a behind-the-scenes special, and they made a bit out of it. But that's about it. But yeah, I see Ron out there. I'm seeing a whole bunch of wonderful, happy people out there. Before we get into what we were all watching this week, I have a new segment for the next 6 weeks that I would like to do with you guys. Yes. So I have mentioned to you guys, my wife just recently brought back a whole mess of these subscription boxes from her mom's house that she used to get. Yes. They were Nickelodeon subscription boxes.
She has 6 of them.
Boy.
There's 6 left. I looked inside one of them already and was like, oh, this stuff is so good. I want to unbox them. I don't want to know, and I want to unbox them all on the air.
Must see.
Yes. So I have one right here. First of all,
if one doesn't come with a Camp Anawana shirt, what are we even doing?
What are we even doing here, right? Look at this box. It's got Cat Dog on it. It's got Ren and Stimpy. It's got the Beavers. It's got Arnold and Gerald, Reptar, Rugrats, Rocco's Modern Life. I mean, this is an awesome subscription box.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like just the box
live
is awesome.
action things. Come on.
Marv, this is amazing timing because literally like a day or two ago was the 20th anniversary of the All Growed Up special for Rugrats, and I felt old as dirt when I read that.
Was it really?
Thank you for making me feel young again.
We watch Rugrats quite a lot. We tried to watch the just wanted to say hello to my buddy Tyler D. McDowell out there in the chat. Says howdy in the most Gomer Pyle accent. He does have a very, very thick accent, but Tyler D. McDowell, guys, for those of you that don't know, amazing country singer, the son of the legendary Ronnie McDowell, has an amazing song out there on YouTube called What Walt Would Say, all about the Disney parks. And you know what? When we're done with this, with his permission, I would actually like to play it for y'all today.
That's a good song.
So,
y'all.
Yeah,
you're already getting character.
Getting in the spirit of it. So, all right. So the Nick box. Let's unbox here. Now the shirts are all going to be super small because they're for my wife, obviously.
You open the box, it just pelts you with slime.
You mean they didn't just give her extra large?
Oh, it's Abner from Hey Arnold.
The first thing I
that's great.
It's
Abner the pig. It says Hey Arnold. That's how I knew it was Abner. So I'm like, Hey Arnold and Pig. All right. Right away. This is awesome.
I'm wondering if this is going to be like mostly Nicktoons stuff.
Nope. Because we've got a Double Dare beanie.
Whoa!
Oh,
Hold on.
Right.
Like
Odds on finders keepers, Martin. What do we think?
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh.
no,
I don't think we're gonna see finders keepers.
Yeah, no, I'm keeping this. Let's see. Oh, this is cute. A Tommy Pickles vinyl toy.
Oh,
That's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Make this larger so I can actually see it.
Oh, an Olmec coin bank.
oh, no
that's
way.
cool.
I gotta
That's
open this.
cool.
Hold on. It's wrapped in bubble
Let's
wrap.
see that.
So she has these and she just like never opened them
I mean, she opened them back then, but like put everything back in the box, I guess.
and kept it all like pristine, and I can
What
understand
is
that.
this box?
Oh, I love this. Look at this. Legends of the Hidden Temple.
No,
The show
that's
where they
great.
give the show where they
Mark.
give cans of tuna fish as consolation prizes. I will never not find that funny.
They did?
I wrote this up on a Lost Guys where I was watching one recently, and it was like the first bit where they get rid of people and they're like I don't know what's a big tuna.
Oh, what they've
company?
won, Olmec.
Chicken of the sea, and I was just like,
Chicken of the Sea.
I was just like, what?
Because they don't get to go to the shrine of the silver monkey.
Oh, love Legends of the Hidden Temple. I'll stop.
Oh, this is cool. What is this? Is this a wallet or something? But it's Arnold's bus pass.
Oh, that's cute.
Name
Oh,
Arnold.
Oh,
Horn,
yes.
yes. Is this a wallet? I think it might be a wallet. I like it, whatever it is.
a bus pass wallet. Okay.
A Keenan and Kel pin. It is an orange soda pin.
You know, pins are a pretty popular thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like those pins. It's
This
probably
looks like-
coveted.
This wrapping paper? Yeah, this is Nicktoons wrapping paper.
I would never
Okay.
use that.
Oh, that's
No, I
lit.
never will.
And I don't mean because it's not worth using. It's because it's worth saving. I would never use
And-
that.
All right, so right
What-
here we have
What's so special that you would use Nicktoons wrapping paper?
Nothing. The Olmec coin change.
Engagement ring.
Nolan.
this is true. We have a Ren mug from Ren and Stimpy. Let's see what that looks like.
Man, Ren and Stimpy taking me back.
Show me the happy, happy, joy, joy.
Oh my, this is
That
That
is
is
terrifying.
terrifying. Yeah,
it is
really.
absolutely terrifying. I love it.
And no matter what you drink out of it, it smells like or tastes like cigarettes.
Yes. You know what's funny is
Pretty
Billy
cool.
West ended up taking over as both. He ended up taking over Ren also, so he was both Ren and Stimpy for after a while.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
My dad always had a complete inability to call him Stimpy and would always call him Stempy. And I'm like, Stempy. So, Stempy.
I was not huge into Ren and Stimpy.
I feel like I'm the one that watched Ren and Stimpy the most.
I mean, I watched
freaked
all
me
of
out.
it. Everybody
Mhm.
watched all of it. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. What was it? Hold on, let's vote. What was the coolest thing in this box? You think?
So far,
Hat.
It's
Either-
that's the
Olmec.
whole box.
I think the Olmec thing.
I think the
So
Olmec
far.
one. I think
I
the Olmec
think the
thing.
only thing.
See,
Yeah.
the thing is, what do you want the last thing? Because I'm like, I want to do more.
That was the last thing.
That was.
Should we do 2 boxes?
I don't want
Yes.
to ruin your gimmick. I really
Well,
don't.
no, I mean it's 6 weeks. It might be tired by 6 weeks. We could do 5 weeks instead. We'll
Yeah,
do one
ruin
more
the gimmick.
box.
Do another one. I'm into this.
All right, hold on.
I say we
love
go
how-
until we get salute your shorts. It's right.
I do
Not
like
for-
this beanie though.
Yeah,
Double Dare beanie. That is pretty cool.
Ugh.
like the slime coming down on you.
Yeah. Abner. I love
I mean-
Abner.
As a female, we never outgrow our love of the plushie. So I do
I thought you were going to
appreciate
say
stuff
you never
pig.
outgrow your love for Abner.
I've never watched Hey Arnold, but I love pigs.
Oh, you never watched Hey
I
Arnold?
mean, like I've seen bits of it. I was that little too old to care, and I never really
Yeah.
liked the cartoons anyway. Like I always
She's
watch.
not a cartoon girly.
Exchange Cherokee Bear says for $2, and inside the coin bag is a trip to space. Damn.
You know, I think in the one that I saw, or maybe it was a Double Dare, and it was like the space camp. I was like, man, they loved giving those away.
They had to deal with the space camp 100%. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay, well,
All right, Trish, you're the emergency host. It's your call.
but I don't know what to talk about.
Well, okay, I know exactly what we can talk about. Let's talk about Nickelodeon and how it's because of Nickelodeon that we're all here at this very moment. That's why orange is all around us.
Yes, I agree. That's exactly why.
Trish
Definitely
understands.
has something
Thank
to
you.
do with the icon.
Yes. Oh, nothing to do with the puppet.
No, what puppet? There's no puppet.
Martin, I'm still jealous that you've been to Nickelodeon Studios and I have not.
And I guess now you never will. So
Way to rub that
I
salt
was
in
just
the
gonna
wound,
say,
bro.
Martin having no sympathy. He's like, never happened for you, Nolan.
He's like,
Well,
yeah, I
I-
am cool. Deal with it, sucker.
I can't undo time. It's not one of my powers.
He has some, just not that one. He's
Yeah.
not Tony Stark. He's one of the other Avengers, like that tie-in, because I saw the thumbnail title. Look at me. Which, anyway. Oh, you can't do that. Yeah, people, tell me in the chat. Tell us in the chat what you liked from Nickelodeon, because you can't do that on television. I had seen a block, and I had sent it to Dear Martin Stone, of like just a block of 2 hours of Nickelodeon. And you can't do that on television. Was on it. And I was like, this show, there was nothing like that show. And so much of it just came flying back at me like the burger joint with like the really disgusting.
That was nasty.
And being
Okay.
in front of the firing squad, I'm like, how dark is that?
All right, so before I get to the box, I have to show you guys one of the things I got my wife from Southeast Game Exchange.
Okay, is it Jigglypuff?
Because-
Okay.
It is. I had to special order it because the guy didn't have any Jigglypuff.
Okay.
Yo!
It is so preciously angry looking.
He even has the mic Sharpie. That is amazing.
No, and you can take the microphone out too.
That's
Oh.
awesome. Is it
Becomes
3D printed?
accoutrement.
So no, I went up to him and he had like a Squirtle and a Charmander and a Bulbasaur that were like leaning up against the glass with like his face pressed against it.
Cool.
And I was like, oh, no Jigglypuff, huh? And he was just like, oh no, he's like, I can make one. And so I gave
Oh, he
him the
made
money.
them. Cool.
Yeah. I gave him the money and
Is
he
it a
sent it.
one-of-one?
What is it made of? It's like 3D printed? It's like
It's
sculpted?
it's 3D printed. It's got like the little like circles for where the printer went.
You can't even tell in the camera. Like that is
You
one of the
can't.
most beautiful
Yeah.
Pokemon sculptures I've seen.
And he had they were all this quality too. I mean, this was 50
Oh,
bucks.
that's great.
Yeah, this was only 50 bucks.
That's
I was
it?
actually surprised at how cheap it was.
Wow.
So, but it's
She
supposed to be
loved
like
it,
it's pressed against the glass. That's why like the top and the
Mhm.
cheeks are like flattened.
I do like that it's
But-
doing the pa thing.
How
But
much
I
did
went
she
to get
love it?
Oh my god! I literally just gave it to her when I went to go get the box because I realized she had been home, and she was just like, "You have to show it on the air because it's the greatest
Worthy.
Jiggly that's ever existed."
It's the greatest Jigglypuff that ever.
Oh, it's
jiggled.
great.
Even better than
Um,
Jiggy Smalls.
All right, so I have. She still calls it that. She calls it Jiggy Smalls all the time.
It'll be my legacy in that house
Yeah.
till the end of time.
Okay, so I was informed that this is the first box, the first ever Nick
Why did I
box.
minimize my screen? I'm such a dope. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
So, all right,
The
let's
boxes
open.
themselves, the art is cool.
Yeah, the art is really cool. Okay, this one has a shirt in it.
Camp Onawana, let's go, everybody.
It's not Camp Onawana.
Let's do it. Get the chat hyped, everybody.
Is it Clarissa?
Oh,
It's Chucky's shirt from Rugrats.
Okay.
Okay. So there we go. We
Girls
got
be
one.
going crazy when you see in that.
Aren't there only like 20 episodes of Salute Your Shorts, anyways?
And it
There's
felt
two.
like there
There's
was
two
so many more.
seasons.
2 seasons, but they were only like 10 episodes each.
Oh my gosh,
What?
it's Spunky. I'm taking him out of the plastic. Oh,
No, don't take him out of the plastic. It's not mint.
Prison.
look at him, and he's doing the butt drag.
This is amazing.
Spunky, pew. Oh, I love it. I love it so much.
We're just gonna start to see this stuff sprinkle in his background. Just
Yeah,
take it from the box, just put it on the set.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, I love it so. Look at Spunky. Oh. Okay, we've got a Reptar vinyl figure.
Okay.
Okay.
No more Rugrats for this box. Come on.
This is just a white box. Let's see what it is.
Ooh. It's a mystery box.
Oh, this is a Stimpy mug.
Well, perfect. Now you have a pair.
Now we have the set.
The Stimpy one is less.
We can
terrifying.
call it the fine china.
Hold on, let me bring out the fine china.
Break out the fine china.
You're the person you don't like the red one, so they just have to stare at it.
Ah, the Eldritch horror that is the Ren mug.
Ugh.
Okay, so we got Ren and Stimpy. That's pretty cool.
I kind of like that you have a set. I'm not gonna lie, though.
These
We have special guests. Get out the Ren and Stimpy mugs.
What are you
I
doing?
think these are coasters, maybe. They're Rugrats.
Okay.
A lot of Rugrats in this
I was
box.
just gonna say this box has a lot of Rugrats.
So
Rugrats
there's
was
Lil.
a long time.
We got Lil. We got Phil.
I'm gonna assume
we
go.
Tommy and Chucky.
We got Tommy. Chucky. You know, looking at these designs, recently there was rumored that Paramount was looking at doing a live action Rugrats movie where like the adults would be real people, but the Rugrats would be like CGI.
I hate everything.
And
about
I
that
was like,
idea.
please don't do that, because if you made this in live action CGI, it would be the stuff of nightmares. They
No,
were
I don't
cute
like that
cartoon
idea.
babies. They would not be
Yeah.
cute live action babies.
I don't like that idea at all.
And then
Angelica.
oh, these are magnets. They're not coasters, they're magnets.
Those are pretty big magnets.
Yeah. It's gonna take up a lot of space in the fridge.
So,
Man, you can't use them as a coaster with your Ren and Stimpy cups for your
No,
fancy
but I
guests.
got Nolan, there was a guy at Southeast Game Exchange that was selling these coasters that you would have absolutely loved. And I ended up getting a set of them. It was like PlayStation discs as coasters. Like they were like foam,
Nice.
or like the discs were like painted on them. Yeah, I got the Kingdom
that's
Hearts
sick.
one.
Oh, that's so cool.
So it's like all the Kingdom Hearts games.
Jeez.
Have you seen the Elvis record player magnet where you put a record on the record player magnet? They're all magnets, and it'll play a song like a single.
no, that's cool though.
I also saw a Prince one.
Real Life Fake Wizard says Nolan would have loved those coasters. Hey Wiz, if you want to join in, let me know.
I'm here. He doesn't want to.
Yeah. So this looks like stationery.
Hey, friend.
Oh, my wife is watching and she's just heard about the coasters. Nolan, here are the coasters.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Kingdom Hearts 1.
Nice, dude.
That's one of those things where it's like that specifically, it's like not my thing, but
Mhm.
I think it's cool. Like if it were
Yeah.
something I
Yeah.
liked, I would love it.
You could see the
Right,
charm
like
in every
albums.
disc. If only,
Yeah.
if only Sony could see it the same way.
Physical media coaster.
They're like,
Look
let's
at
get rid of it. No one
PlayStation.
cares about it anymore. People make coasters for it and everything. No one wants it anymore.
I could totally see PlayStation do that. It's like, hey guys, we don't have physical media, but you can buy our coasters.
All right, so we've got this Angry Beavers one. These are cards.
Angry
This one
Beavers is
says,
definitely
"Hey
interesting.
friend, thanks for giving a damn." This one says, "Roses are red, violets are blue. You have a stupid football head, but I still love you."
I thought it was going to be all Angry Beavers, but it looks like it's just
No.
a variety.
Oh. Happy birthday, Nigel.
Oh my God, I love your
version,
yeah. Hope you have a smashing day.
That was pretty good.
And this one is the Real Monster says, thank you for being an amazing friend.
I started to hear Golden Girls to that. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you for being a friend.
Amazing friend.
Amazing. All right, put that back in there. I'm never giving these cards to anyone ever.
No. I'm greedy like that too.
Sorry,
I'm like,
man.
no, those are mine. These are my treasures.
We got a pair of, looks like, Chucky Finster glasses.
This is a very Rugrats heavy box.
A very Rugrats heavy
Mhm.
box. Yep. I don't think
Oh.
that's such a good idea.
Baby's gotta do.
You're gonna put
what
shoes that
baby's gotta
squeak in
do.
there.
I mean, can't we get like a Hey Dude keychain or?
Hey dude. Kevin likes Hey Dude.
I love Hey Dude.
Hey Dude was
Hey
good.
Dude.
There's no
Hey
Salute Your
Dude.
Shorts, but it was good. Oh, we need Clarissa.
A little
man.
wild and a little strange. We make a home out on the range.
I had a Clarissa Explains It All board game.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Start your horse and
I think it was
come
something to do with getting her
along.
license. If I remember right.
Can't get it right if you can't hold on. Singing yippee ki yay, yippee ki yay.
Did the
What?
theme song say tie? Because that always bothered me.
No,
I-
it said,
Yippee tie,
No.
yeah. Only the theme song did this. Like everybody
I
else
thought
on
it said
planet
yippee
Earth.
ki yay. We have Iron on Patches here as well of various Nicktoons.
Oh, Rocco. Rocco was one I watched.
I
It was a
love
little
Rocco
weird,
so
so I
much.
watched Rocco.
My
I
favorite
love
bit
Rocco.
from Rocco will forever be the no tell motel.
Wow, that is the second time that phrase has come up today. Because there was another one with a thing about, like in, what was it? Rapper's Delight, and how everyone's is like, no tell motel
Uh-huh.
Holiday Inn. Yeah,
Uh,
that
What are
too.
the chances?
So this right here is
Oh, I
a
thought we were
cat
done.
dog
No way.
flash drive.
Okay,
I like
Okay, that's cool.
lit.
It looks like when you pull it apart, like you're just absolutely tearing them apart, and they're
Yeah.
screaming.
Cat dog. I hated cat dog because it brought up a lot of really uncomfortable questions.
I never watched
Like,
it.
Of how it was
Like-
conceived?
Well, how it was conceived,
or
but
what
also
happens
like,
when it eats?
yeah, like what happens when it eats? Like, where does it go? Like
Have you ever seen Human Centipede?
So eventually we came to the conclusion that there's an
What?
anus in the middle of the two. There's got to be like some anus like in the middle of the cat dog creature,
Right.
Maybe it just recycles back into vitamins.
or it craps out the cat's mouth.
Like that episode of South Park.
Oh, one more thing.
Oh, there's one more. I keep going to like minimize the screen.
It's Cynthia.
No way.
Okay,
No
that's
way.
cool.
It's
That's cool.
Cynthia.
That's the coolest thing in the box. Even though it's another Rugrats thing, it's the coolest thing.
I
in the
know
box.
it was a lot of Rugrats, but man, Cynthia was. That's pretty cool.
Wow. That is
I saw a really funny thing. This was eons ago. That it was like I'm pretty sure it was Coolio. Picture of Coolio and the way his hair was, and someone was like, "He looks like Cynthia Angelica." So I was like, he really did.
I'll never unhear that.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
Ugh.
Um, I'm trying to send Wizard the link in case he wants to show up. He's probably
not
too busy
gonna.
playing. He's probably too busy playing Pal World, which apparently I have to start playing. Sevi was like, "You have to play Pal World."
Is that a cozy game?
No, it's like Pokemon with guns.
It's not
Oh.
where I thought that was
I mean,
gonna
that
go.
makes me feel cozy.
Mm.
We played a game at Southeast Game Exchange called I think it was called Barn Battle or Barn Blast or something like that. It was an indie game in the indie game showcase. We were all working, and it was like, so it's a cozy farming sim that you play with like a friend, but you can battle each other. Like you could just
I've
attack
heard of
each
this
other
game.
and steal each other's crops.
Was it fun?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and the people that were doing the game were like the nicest people alive.
Oh. Sweet.
Which it says, I am playing Power World. Stop. Oh, spunky though. I do like Spunky.
That would have been my favorite until the Cynthia doll, because that's just inspired.
Yeah, that really is. I think she said in one of them, there's like a mold to make a Reptar bar.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
nice! You can melt down
cool.
chocolate and
Yeah.
I like that. That's a cool idea too.
I want the freaking Reptar, like the giant robot one from the one episode with the drive-in, where you like pilot it around. That would have been awesome.
I was hoping for something Stickly related. I looked forward to the summer all year specifically for Stickly.
oh yeah.
We got our Stickly #1 fan over here, I think.
Oh no, you have no idea. No, simmer down, Trish. I was 100% a Stickly fan.
I know him.
Yeah. So Stickly hosted he hosted the Nick in the Afternoon, which in the summertime he hosted this big block of like Nickelodeon shows, and it was incredible and I loved it. And then on Thanksgiving weekend he used to host Nonstop Nicktoons Weekend. And one year he went to his mom's house and he went to like his stick mom's house. And it was really cool. All right.
That sounds cool.
Right.
I maybe made my own Stickly as a kid.
Do you still have it?
No.
He definitely does.
I made a Stickly and I took a pizza box and I cut it up and I made like a desk for the Stickly. And I would like host my own show like I do now. So like really my entire life has been coming back around to being Stickly.
So what you're saying is next week is all going to be Stickly themed.
I mean, if one of these boxes has anything Stickly in it, I will do a backflip. But
One day he'll be like this huge YouTuber and they'll be like, and who are your biggest inspirations? And he'll be like, Stickly.
Stickly.
Like, explain that one.
Who are the
sir.
people that got you where you're at? Is it your
Stickly,
podcast
P.O.
homies?
Box 963, New York City, New York State, 10108. That was the right into Stickly address. P.O. Box 963, New York City, New York State, 10108.
If I think about it, I could probably do that with McGruff the Crime Dog.
Did you take a bite out of crime?
No, I just those commercials were on all the time when I was a kid.
Remember when McGruff the Crime Dog was on Webster?
No.
Yes.
Probably have that recorded off TV on VHS somewhere, honestly,
Hold
unless
on.
the thing just got all moldy and old and I chucked it at one point, but I definitely did as a kid. When you like your parents like record things off of TV.
Mhm.
Definitely had that on a tape somewhere.
Well, back when that used to be a thing, yes. It's not a thing.
No, I meant yesterday. My
Oh.
mom was recording it for me on her VHS yesterday.
Yeah. All right, so here's Stickly.
Coming up next on Nick in the Afternoon. Real monsters.
And now it's that time of day when you try to stomp, stick.
Whoa, hey, would you want the thinking cap, please? The thing? No, not the baseball cap, the thinking cap. Can you hear? Is there?
There it is.
Today's stump stick is from E.J. Watson. Why did the man buy 2 ducks and a cow?
Why did a man buy 2 ducks and a cow?
Hold on, let's see if we can figure this out. Why did a man buy 2 ducks and a cow? He wanted quackers and milk.
That sounds right.
All right, let's see.
Gee, I don't know. Maybe he likes animals. I don't know. How about because he wanted to play duck, duck, cow?
Because he wanted milk and quackers.
Close enough. I'm calling victory on that one.
Yep. Yeah, you get that.
Yeah.
You stumped the stick, but you did not stump the Marv.
You've surpassed the teacher.
Look, that's the desk. I made that desk.
See, I know it was coming. It didn't scare me a bit. Today I'm straight from you. We have a visitor from Spotswood, New Jersey, sent in by Dom. Yo, Stitcher! It's me, Sackley. Hi. Lots of hanging, dude. Whoa.
People setting in their own sticks? Because I could have done that.
So, like, hang loose. I gotta catch a wave.
Spotswood, New Jersey. Nothing good ever came out of Spotswood.
You should locate the Nickelodeon studio now, or the place in California where they're producing the cartoons, and send them a bunch of popsicle sticks that you decorate and see what they say.
Well, I mean, like, they have the old Nickelodeon studios at Universal Studios Florida, but it's not Nickelodeon Studios anymore.
I would say
Cool
if
on the
you
inside, though.
if you sent a box of sticks to them now, they would say, "Go have this guy Marv investigated."
Yeah, I've been waiting for this my whole life.
It's like the new Zodiac thing.
All right, we got some more super chats real quick. I'm gonna cut the line because Regina Sharp's back.
Hey, good to see you.
She says, "Sorry, I'm late. Crap, haven't done this in forever. Look, I'm Matt Damon." Matt Damon. This message is brought to you by
Glom Gold, Glom Gold, Glom Gold, Glom Gold.
Always has been, always is, always will be. There you go.
Regina, make a statement. We got a 50.
Wait, what? Whoa! Regina with the $50
Gina coming in
with
strong.
a vengeance, ladies and gentlemen.
It's amazing.
Sorry, you would give me. I will get to yours in a second.
And look at what it says.
I know.
Gina.
All hail Empress Trish, ruler of the Fem4 Empire, she from which bringeth the dawn, she who warms the spring, queen of the seven kingdoms, holder of the iron throne, washer of dishes, par excellence, etc., etc., etc. I think I owe a few of these. You owe nothing, my friend. You just
don't
need
know anything.
to be here.
But thank you.
Yes,
Feel
thank you
our
so much,
appreciation, Regina.
Yep, and as far as our appreciation goes,
Because I'm Flint Heart Glom Gold, and I always will be.
At the Red House, where black people and white people buy furniture.
And Hispanic people too.
and Hispanic people too. Thank you, Regina Sharp. Welcome back, my friend. You and Cumia for the $4.99 says, all I have is Samuel L. Jackson's wallet from Pulp Fiction. And he also says, Glom Gold.
Glom Gold, Glom Gold, Glom Gold, Glom. Hey, we can't all make declarations. Hey, we can't all make declarations of hatred at the same time.
Baby.
I defeated Scrooge McDuck! We were on the same team!
Oh, this is the one you were talking about.
Is this some kind of game? Answer me, baby!
Chief William Schweikert for $2. Why has Ron Bradley never been a guest on the M4 Empire? Ron was a guest back when it was Toonie Talk TV a couple times. Cody Duffy for $9.99 says, the sun sets on Toonie Talk Wrestling. I'm so grateful for the community you've created, Marv. Lost my mom in 24, and Toonie Talk Wrestling and sometimes was a great distraction for me. I'm now an M4 Pro fan as well. Hey, Cody, we are thrilled to have you, brother. And yes, as he said, Toonie Talk Wrestling is ending on August the 3rd. I will be there for that episode. So we will be having a good time, and we'll be bidding farewell to the show as we should. And, you know, it might not be done forever. It might come back at some point. You know, you never know. If I start watching wrestling again, who knows? But yes, Cody, we are thrilled to have you as part of our community. The M4 community welcomes you. And yeah, you're an incredible part of it. So thank you for being here with us. We really appreciate it. And Juliet sending 550 gems says to stay hydrated.
May I ask a question? I've been seeing this gems thing.
It's
Am
like
I
a
not
gifting. Yeah, it's a gift thing that people can
Is
do
it
now.
new?
It's new.
Okay. Whew.
What does it do?
Sometimes I'm like, am I behind? Okay.
I think it's like 100 gems is $1.
Okay.
Just based on the fact that 550 gems here is teal, which is a $5 super chat.
Oh, so you're like correlating.
Yeah.
I like gems. I like sparkly things. So I'm into it.
You like
I'm
gem
a
and
typical
holograms?
woman. Yeah. Although the Misfits were better. Come on.
Well, yeah.
What do you think this is?
By the way, for those of you missing Headlock headlines, I believe this weekend I finally got the bald cap situated. I am going to do Triple H plays the game. I'm going to do gaming with the game over on that game place where Triple H is going to play God of War. So
Okay.
it's gonna be me in a bald cap and a DX shirt, screaming at calling everybody Sean and screaming at the screen. So
Sounds like a blast.
yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. We were also on that game place this week. I would like to play more Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and I would also really like to play some Spider-Man, because Spider-Man Brand New Day comes out next week.
Yeah,
Actually,
I thought that was really, really funny with 3 people from Brand New Day being in the Odyssey.
oh, that stupid movie. I was watching it with Tom Wizard, real life fake Wizard's brother, and we're sitting in the theater, and he leans over to me and he goes, "Hey Marv, there's an hour and a half of this movie left," and I was like, "What?" I was like, "The Cyclops feels like it was 8 years ago." I don't understand everyone that loves that movie. I don't get it, Martin.
Yeah, I didn't love it.
Yeah, let's talk. Well, let's do our normal segment first. Trish, what have you been watching this week?
I have been watching Botched on YouTube. It's just interesting. I didn't think it would be something I would like, and then it like randomly had gotten suggested to me, and then I just fell down a hole. This was a while ago, and then I kind of just it was like a mode, and then I moved on, and then it sort of came back into my life. But I just watched one that had China in it, and I was like, it was sad because we know what happens with China, but I was like, oh,
What happens with China?
China, like the wrestler, we know.
Oh, I thought you meant like the country.
No, Botch is about plastic surgery.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know. I have no
I
idea
don't know
what.
why I
Botched
assumed
is.
you knew that.
I don't know why you did either. There's nothing about me or our friendship in any way, shape, or form that would lead you to believe that. Yeah.
Shit, I don't know. That's my bad. But yeah, it's about plastic surgery, and the most recent one I watched was her. And I think she was on, and then it was like not too long afterwards she was gone. And so when it came up on my thing, I went, China was on one of these. So
there are worse videos online that you could watch with China in them.
Stop it.
What?
It. Don't stop.
Did you watch it?
No, but I know what you're talking about. So
of course you know what everybody knows what I'm talking about.
I guarantee you Nolan does not know what you're
Nolan doesn't know, but Nolan can guess from the inference that we're giving it right now.
But
do you remember when she was on the Surreal Life and X-Pac showed up and he was like outside the house going, Jody?
I didn't like watch that show, but I remember seeing that clip. I remember seeing that
because oh my goodness.
Yeah, I've basically been it's just they get you. Like it was like, oh, she had a boob implant put in her butt. I'm like, I gotta figure out I have to see what this is about.
What?
She wanted a procedure done on her tuchus, and
I was like, I bet she like when you started going like this, I was like, I bet she says tuchus. And then you said it like I just heard it.
It's weird because I don't normally say that either.
No,
anyway.
I don't know why I thought you're gonna say tuchus.
Witch powers. But she wanted this done, and where she went, they put not rear end implants, they put front end implants, and it was the whole thing that they had to get taken out. And
wait, they put boobs in her butt?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like it looked like a boob, but it definitely didn't look like how a butt's supposed to look.
Yeah, she got plumpy. She got pants plumpies.
Yeah, she did. She got pants plumpies put in there and then taken out. And tuchus is a tush.
Look at Fox is going. What is a tuchus? It's Yiddish for ass.
It's a booty butt. So
you're supposed to say tuchus, but none of us are Jewish, so we can't really do that.
So they have like it'll be headlines or whatever, like little video titles like that, and I'm like, okay, well, fine. I have another 10 minutes to watch this.
Did you ever find that Dr. Insanity show that Mrs. Stone recommended to you?
You know what? I'm gonna look it up right now because you've reminded me.
You know what I tuned into for like I just watched a clip of for the first time in probably well over a decade. Trish, you might be the only person that has ever heard of this. Actually, well, Martin has probably because he's heard of everything. Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. With Felicia Day.
I cannot believe my eyes. Oh,
Charlie's
God.
in that? I didn't know that.
Charlie's in what?
Felicia J. It's Charlie, right, Martin?
Yeah.
Did I-
mhm.
Okay, I was gonna say Charlie's Martin.
Yeah.
My favorite thing in Dr. Horrible is Bad Horse. Like
Yeah, bad horse,
the worst
bad
villain.
horse.
Bad horse, bad horse. He rides across the nation, the thoroughbred of sin. They said the thoroughbred of sin. I almost fell out of my chair.
Martin, please tell Mrs. Stone that I have added Dr. Insanity to my to-be
Will do.
list. And tell her thank you. Because I just opened it. I was like, yeah, this looks like something we want. Wife poisons husband to receive $37 million inheritance is the first title.
Dino Clip says Marv can sing. Well, he does here and there.
If 37 million were on the line, I would tell my wife to go ahead and poison me.
That's true love right there.
But yeah, I'm trying to think. So, Martin, what have you been watching this week?
So I'm traveling with family this week, but my wife and I did go back. We're watching The Offer again. The Paramount Plus show about the creation of The Godfather.
Okay, very cool.
I remember when that came
And then
out.
it was good. I forgot how good it was. It's but I'm also been listening again to the Iliad and the Odyssey. I decided since I'm traveling, I'm going to listen to those audio recorded.
Okay.
I've been listening to Jane's Addiction, so it's very similar, Martin.
There he is.
Arn.
What's up?
What's going on, buddy?
How are you?
I'm
He's
good.
giving a
I'm good. How you feeling?
Too cool head nod there. Like, what's up?
Do I do anything that is not cool?
No, never. And I never meant to imply you didn't.
That's right.
You
That is exactly right.
you even go through horrific travel conditions in a cool way.
I sure do. Well, I was not cool up to the point that I finally found the person that could fix it. I was pretty hot, in fact. But there was
You're always
one.
hot.
There was, yes, I am. There was one person who understood the scale of the. I don't even know what word to use. The scale of the offense of the service that had been given.
This is pretty egregious. Do you want to tell the story?
Do we have time?
We got nothing but time.
Yeah, tell the tale of the man of many twists and turns.
So the first screw up was actually mine. It's the plan was to be flying down there for Southeast Game Exchange from the 15th to the 22nd of July. And I tend to be very meticulous in my planning. I want to make sure that everything is just going to fall into place. I pack everything beforehand. I double check everything to make sure I've got everything I'm possibly going to need. And I wasn't taking off until Wednesday, I think it was. And so the weekend before, I was going to try and log in just to double check all of my travel accommodations. But the carrier was doing online maintenance at the time I tried to log in, so I couldn't do so. So I had to wait, and I ended up doing it the day before. It's a good thing that I did, because it turned out I had accidentally booked tickets for August 15th through the 22nd, not July. And I let loose a stream of words that I don't think I've ever put together in that.
Funky butt loving.
It was something. And you know, for a minute you're staring at the screen in disbelief. I can't believe I have done this. And then you're trying to figure out, what can I do about this? So I canceled the flight, but it was non-refundable. So what they did was they gave me credit. And so now I have to try and book a flight for the very next day, which, as I'm sure you know, is not usually cheap.
Right, yeah.
And in many cases isn't even possible, because, you know, are there even seats available? And what ended up happening was I was trying to book a flight, and essentially I tried to apply the online credit, but it didn't apply the credit. So now I've spent something like $1,500 and this is one way. But bear in mind, at this point, this is one way just to get me there. So I end up trying to call support and say, what is the deal here? Why did you not apply my credit? And they said, well, the thing is that they have to apply it on the back end for some reason. I don't know why. He's claiming they have to do it, but at that time he's trying to correct the issue, and to do so, he's got to cancel my flight and try and rebook it. And when he did so, it couldn't rebook the flight because suddenly there were no seats available. So now I can't get there on the day that I need. He can get me there the next day. And he couldn't apply the credit there either. Don't know what the deal was, but he got me set for the flight. He got me set for a flight the day after when I wanted to get there, which doesn't make me happy. But my thought is it'll be okay. I'll apply the credit on the return flight home. I'm not happy about this, but it'll all balance out in the end. So I'm ready. I end up going to the airport on the day after I was originally intended to arrive. Now, bear in mind, I live in a pretty small community, and I try and explain the local airport to people who have never been here. You guys remember the TV show Wings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember Sandpiper Area? It's like
Wings.
that. It's like that. These are tiny little planes. There are 2 flights that come in every day. There are 2 flights that leave every day, and that's it. When I'm talking about the baggage claim at this airport, it is literally 3 chutes that you walk 100 feet down the hall to get to. They open the chutes and they drop your bag into a trough. That's my baggage claim. The pilot called in sick. And so all of us are now stranded. We're supposed to be leaving at 6 o'clock in the morning. The next flight out is 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So they rebook us. They rebook us all for the 3 o'clock flight. And we show up, and there's 2 things that happen. First of all, tiny airport, like I said before. They now have 2 planes on the tarmac. And this is a problem because there's not a lot of maneuvering room, and they can't quite figure out how do we move this plane so that we can get to the runway to take off. And they kind of hem and haw for a little bit, and they finally decide, okay, we're going to have to use some equipment to do it. They hook some equipment onto the front end of the plane, and they swing it around and push it to where it needs to go, and then they tell us to board the aircraft. So we get on board, and it's taking an extraordinarily long time for us to try and take off. And finally, somebody says there's an electrical problem, which does not make anybody feel good about this plane, but they clarify and say that it's the electrical equipment on the outside of the plane, not the inside of the plane. Plane is just fine, they say. And
what's the electrical equipment on the outside of the plane? Like,
here's the thing, and this is my.
It's the thing that keeps the man off the wing of the plane.
Yeah, very clever.
You're gambling.
Here's what I think actually happened, because the pilot comes on the intercom and says that they're trying an alternate start procedure. I think they were actually jump starting the plane. I think they were trying to jump start it and they couldn't get it to throw a spark. And ultimately, they tell us we're all going to have to get off the plane. And by this point,
serious?
By this point, we're all pretty pissed off. They're about to have a riot of some kind. And then immediately after, the pilot comes back on and says, wait a minute. We've got something. Everybody sit back down. We're going to take off.
Now you're feeling really great about this plane's ability to fly,
Yeah,
right?
right? Now you're feeling really safe.
10 minutes later, he comes back on and he says, folks, I've got some really bad news. He says, the alternate start procedure is not working. I am calling this unsafe. I am refusing the flight. And everybody has to disembark. So we get off the plane. All of us are very upset at this point. And bear in mind, the front office staff, they've been taking the brunt of our anger all day, and they're doing everything they can to help us. And they said, if we could get a shuttle to go to Seattle, how many people will take it? And so they actually did. Yeah, we got on a bus and we drove to Seattle. And the problem is that our next flights aren't.
At what point in this story do you either end up in Jock Lindsay's biplane complaining about a snake, or in the back of like an Avis moving van with a bunch of guys playing polka?
They had arranged things such that we would be put up in a hotel for the night, and we all had vouchers for this. We were supposed to call a number to have the shuttle in Seattle pick us up and take us to the hotel. It took me to the wrong hotel. Um,
You're
and
kidding me, are you serious?
no, I'm not kidding. But the good thing is that the guy at the front desk understood what was going on there, and he said, I can fix this. And he did. He took the voucher code, he removed it from whatever hotel that they were supposed to put me up in. He claimed it himself, and he put me up in the room. This is like, I think it's like 10 o'clock at night, and I've got to be up at 2 the next morning to catch the shuttle to get to the airport to take off at 6 from Seattle to go to Dallas.
And at the end of this, your prize at the end of this is you
Hold on
get
a
to
minute.
stay in a house with Culture Casino.
Just hold on a minute.
I'm just saying.
So, gosh, I haven't even told you the whole story. So
Yeah,
I've
I
got
haven't
like
heard all.
I've got like 4 or 5. I've got 4 or 5 hours to try and sleep, and I've been pretty keyed up. This has been a very long day. I'm not happy, and I'm trying to get to sleep, and I realize this hotel is really loud. I could hear every
Oh,
plane
no.
taking off, all the traffic outside. It's like, why is it so loud? And I go over to the window, and it looks like it's closed, and I realize somebody has cracked it just a hair. Probably because they thought it was too hot or something. You'd never see it if you looked at it. It looked like it was closed. I just leaned my shoulder into it, and it goes thunk, and suddenly the hotel room gets quiet. So I got maybe 3 hours of sleep that night. They missed my wake-up call to get me to the shuttle, but it's okay because I already had set an alarm. I knew it's like they're going to screw this up too. So I got up, I got down to the shuttle, but the issue is that in the middle of the night, after I had gone to bed and before I got up, somebody at one of the airlines decided that they were going to be helpful. And they rebooked it. Now, bear in mind, I had a flight out of Seattle to go to Dallas, and from Dallas to go to Greenville, where we were going.
Right.
The Seattle flight's at 6 o'clock. The Dallas flight, I think, is supposed to be at like 2 o'clock, something like that. And in the middle of the night, they had booked new flights from my original start point in my hometown of Wenatchee. They have created brand new flights to go all the way to Greenville on the 19th, which is the last day of the show. Now, what makes this more interesting is that they didn't touch my original flights. So now I have 5 flights listed in the app over 2 days to get to the same destination. So I'm getting updates on of my original.
Now the TSA is pulling you into the back room and slapping on the rubber glove.
Yeah, it was. So here's the thing. I have to recheck my bag, And so when I check in the morning in Seattle, I come up to this lady and I said, look, I need to know what to do here. I know I need to recheck this bag. I said, they already fixed this. I already had flights going to Dallas and to Greenville, where we're going. I need to keep those flights, and I need to cancel these 3 flights. And she says, I got it. I totally understand. She called somebody on the other end, and she's talking to them for quite a while. And there's a moment when I suddenly see her eyes sharpen. And I can see that something has happened, and she is very pissed off. And she's not wanting to say anything. I can just I can see her lips moving, but nothing's really coming out. And finally she turns to me and she says, the first flight out that I have to Dallas is 4 p.m. this afternoon. I said, what are you talking about, your first flight out of Dallas? I've got a flight scheduled at 6 o'clock this morning. And she says, I know. She says, the person on the other end of the line didn't know what they were doing. They have canceled all of your flights. And now the first one that we have.
Ooh.
Yeah. So now I'm stranded in Seattle and I have no flights. And I said, put it back. I've got my boarding passes right here. You can see it. She says, I know. She says, the person on the other end is telling me they can't fix it. I'm trying to get a supervisor. So I'm melting down at this point. It's like this is the point when I put out the tweet that said, I may have to file a lawsuit here because this is ridiculous.
So while you were in Seattle, though, could you hear the Blues call in, toss salads and scrambled eggs?
Let me tell you. So
I said to make Trish laugh with that.
What ended up happening was somebody did come by. Word spread that something was going on, and other attendants were coming up to her and whispering to her. And somebody mentioned, "There's all we have is a first class seat. We can't put him on it." And she pretty much says,
"Why not?"
She pretty much says, "Put him on it." That was the thing that was the holdup. So the last leg of my trip actually got bumped to first class. So what ended up happening is
sipping mimosa.
Well, actually, first class, my experience of it was pretty much this is what I remember economy used to be. So it was not anything truly special. You've got a little bit of leg room, and somebody asked me if I wanted cookies. That was first class.
I can see why they were protecting it so strongly from you.
Yeah.
The important
this is
thing
not
is
for you, sir.
Right. The important thing is that I did get out of Seattle on time. I did get out of Dallas on time, and I made it to Greenville on the. I think it was the first actual day of the convention. Is that right? Because there was the setup day, and
yeah,
I think
you got there Friday night.
Right. So it was late. I wasn't really there for very long, but I was at least able to be there for a little bit and say hi to everybody. And
you got there at 5. You got there in the 5 o'clock hour, I remember, because Caro and I were doing our meet and greet at the booth, and then you were there for the pro show panel, which was at 6.
Yep.
Man. Pro had this idea that he wanted Jonas to get a big bucket of chicken.
Yep.
And just give you the bucket of chicken while you're like sitting there on the but
yeah,
I guess the chicken didn't happen.
No, and honestly, what I've told people anyway is that it probably wouldn't have been a great gag anyway, because what I am a big fan of is boneless chicken. I don't usually eat the bucket chicken. So,
right.
Anyway, it was a nightmare. But
was the way home like?
The way home was actually great. I was a little bit nervous because there were 2 different carriers that I was flying on. They had me checked in and confirmed for the flights, and my baggage was all set to go through. But for some reason, they didn't issue me my boarding pass for the last flight, and I couldn't figure out what that was all about. But as soon as I arrived in Seattle, magically it appeared. So whatever was.
Caro and her husband, their flight got delayed. Somebody else's, I think Sevi got delayed on the way out. Leon, I think, got delayed. Drinker was delayed for 2 days.
2 days
in South Carolina, from what I heard. Yeah.
I didn't hear about that. How did he get delayed?
So I think you and Kumi had just said it in the chat that Drinker's flight got canceled, and the next one out to Scotland, American Airlines, was like 2 days later.
Yeah, this has actually been the worst flying experience I've ever had, and I know now in the future. I discovered how I booked a month ahead accidentally, and for some reason that appears to be just how Expedia works. It automatically throws you a month ahead because they're thinking you're shopping way ahead to get the best ticket prices. But I also know from now on, it's likely I'll just fly into Atlanta. I know it's a pain in the butt for everybody, but it's a straight shot from Seattle to there, and I only have to be on one carrier. A lot of what caused the problems here was hijinks between Alaska and American Airlines and their systems not talking to each other and having people having their fingers in other people's systems. That's really what caused all the problems.
Wow.
Atlanta Greenville's not that bad a drive anyways.
Hey, you know what? We had a nice time at Southeast Game Exchange, though. I think we had a pretty fun time. I'm trying to think of there was a lot of fun to be had. We met a lot of people. We met a lot of our regulars, which was incredible. We had some good meals. I like that Cheddar's place. That was pretty good.
Oh yeah, Cheddar's is good. Those croissants they bring out.
Oh, those were good. Those were really good. Though we're sitting at Cheddar's, and Pro and them are at the next booth over from us, and they start trying to throw like little wads of like straw paper at Lorne, but they keep missing and hitting Carolyn.
Wait a minute. They were trying to hit me?
Yes.
Why were they trying to hit me? What did I do?
They weren't trying to hit Carolyn.
I thought they were just randomly tossing them. I didn't know they had a target. Screw them. I'm throwing straw papers at them next time I see them.
I thought she was going to kill him.
Is that why she ended up killing the Pikachu? Is that a big
No.
apology?
No. That was earlier that day, which is why I think she didn't kill them. But yeah, me, Pro, and Jonas bought Carolyn a giant Pikachu because she was such an amazing help. Lauren, of the indie games that we played at Southeast Game Exchange, which one was your favorite, other than Zach's, of course?
It's kind of hard to tell. There was one that was next to us, and the name of it's going to slip my mind, but it reminded me of the old 1942 game on the Nintendo. It was the
I love that game.
I thought it was pretty cool. There was a lot of people that I think were really passionate about what they were doing there, and that was kind of the big deal. And for me, I didn't really get an opportunity to play a whole lot because I was demoing in the booth most of the time that I was there.
Right.
What was important to me was getting to meet people and talk to them. That's always the thing that I enjoy about these things.
Yep, and we did. We met some great folks out there that watched us on the pro show or here, or like I met a lot of G&G folks. It was a really good time. I'm glad we did it. And then so I have the footage of me and Caro and our panel on writing. I'm actually going to be posting that. I believe I got to talk to her about what we're doing. I think I'm going to make it a member exclusive, just so that the YouTube algorithm already hates me enough for doing a travel vlog. Which, by the way, Lauren, you should have been the one doing the travel vlog. That would have 1 million views by now.
No, I'm telling you, I was so hot.
Would have paid for that ticket.
I don't think I've ever been that angry before about services that I've received. Although that one lady, the one lady I'm talking about at the Seattle airport, wish I'd gotten her name. I owe that lady flowers. I totally owe her flowers.
Well, hopefully she's watching. I like to think she is.
I would like to think that she is. She's like, hey, I know that guy.
By the way, Aaron P., you were correct about that flight.
What did it say?
He said, being from the Northwest, this sounds like a Horizon flight, Lauren. It is. Horizon is under the Alaska umbrella, so.
By the way, Regina Sharp for 5 goes, Lauren's trip in one phrase, and then it got worse.
Yeah, sounds like it.
What is this new Regina Sharp avatar here?
Let me make this bigger again.
Hold on.
Is that Jimothy?
It says over the land, under the radar?
Yeah, over the limit, under the radar.
Over the limit, under the radar, and it's in camo.
And what I like to think is Jimothy.
Okay, what is Jimothy?
Speaking of
it's
Seattle,
a raccoon.
Yeah,
but like from what? I know it's a raccoon, but
it's a raccoon in Seattle, and he's got like a little raccoon deformity.
Is it Seattle? I thought it was Portland.
I thought it was Seattle.
Oh.
Is it Seattle or is it Portland? Everybody, I thought it was. Seattle.
So wait, so what's special about this raccoon? Because there's raccoons here too, and they don't get cute names.
He's a hunchback.
He's got like a little raccoon deformity. So he's got like a little.
So why is his name Jimothy and not like Jimamoto or something?
I don't know.
Like
the person who found him, saw him, and recorded him said that they named him Jimothy just because it felt like a Jimothy. So
no one in the world has ever felt like a Jimothy.
Oh no, I name things that way. Not necessarily Jimothy, but I understand that you get a feeling for something having a name.
Hold on.
I got it.
Jimothy. I'm looking.
It's like Timothy, but with a J.
Oh my gosh, it's like a ball.
Yeah, he's like,
it's like a round raccoon. Oh, my wife is gonna love this thing.
Get Jimothy plushies in your future.
Hold on. When you Google Jimothy, a cartoon Jimothy runs across the page.
Really? I'm going to try this.
Hold on. I'm going to pull this. I'm going to pull up this Google page.
Are you going to do it? Okay, good. That makes it easier.
Hold on. So here we have the page. I'm going to do it again. Watch. Oh, now you're not going to do it.
Let me try. Let me see.
Making a liar of me. There it comes.
But we don't.
Is it on the screen for anybody else?
Oh, sorry. I forgot to put it on the screen. Okay. So here we go. Jimothy. Look, there he goes.
The legend, the icon, Jimothy.
Oh, he's like a little ball. He's like a little beach ball.
Apparently he's totally fine. I think he's got a little raccoon family. Like, he's good.
Does he?
That's what I heard. Like, he's got a deformity, but like, he's fine.
Are
You know
people
what I
giving
mean?
him trash? Like, is he in captivity or is he just like out?
I don't
Like,
think he's out in the wild.
just out in the wild?
Yeah.
So
Where
no
he
one's
needs to
trapped.
be.
What? What'd you say, Mark?
I said where he needs to be.
I mean, we don't need to keep
It's dangerous. out
everything
there,
that
man.
Jimothy is locked up.
Oh my gosh.
Right. Now,
I
unless that
have to my
family he
wife.
has, he's not paying for. If the
Oh my
alimony and child support thing, he needs to be locked up.
My phone just lit up from my wife who's watching the show. All caps. Oh my gosh, Jimothy is round.
No,
I told you.
you're welcome. Welcome for Jimothy. Your life will never be the same.
02RR for $4.99 says only Odyssey I like is Mario Odyssey. By the way, if anyone anyone up for cartoon steaks and ham, I now wonder if Lauren is breaking the AI's heart yet again.
The AI did this to Lauren. The
Oh.
AI got into the computer system to do this because Lauren shunned it.
Lord,
I actually have an update.
God. Oh God. All right.
Pro's car came on to me.
no.
I made a saucy remark and she got into it. So yeah,
And that's Grok. It's the same one.
I know.
You better watch yourself. This is going to happen to you again with another flight.
AI flings itself at me. It's kind of interesting.
Play it now.
That's insane. Oh wow.
Lauren was asking questions on a lazy afternoon. Could you eat bugs, Bunny? What about the man in the moon? Then it turned to Scooby snacks, cartoon steaks, and ham. Somehow asking, what if people? And we all went, hold up, man. One bad question led to two. Then three became a score. The conversation somehow found cannibalism lore. We all laughed and rolled our eyes. Thought it was just a bit. Then the chatbot paused and asked, is it getting hot in here? Or is it just us? Oh no, Lauren broke the AI's heart. He only wanted answers, now they're drifting apart. 1 minute it was cartoon food and fantasy cuisine. Next minute it was flirting like we'd walked into a scene. Now he's backing slowly toward the door, saying maybe we should just be friends and nothing more. If the robots rise tomorrow, history will agree. Lauren has to date the AI for all humanity.
Or just for like, I'm telling you, man, that I think Trish hit the nail on the head. That was your travel issue.
Yep. Just for the sake of your future airline travel, you need to just string this AI on.
If that were the case, I don't think the car would have been coming on to me. I think this was a human issue. If anything, AI would have expedited my flight.
Well, so we're driving at one point, and I'm driving with my car crew, which for the weekend was Caro, her husband, and Carolyn. And I'm introducing them to conspiracy mode on Grok in the car.
Mm-hmm.
And so we started asking it about lizard people. And suddenly Caro's husband goes, hey, what about Caro Brown from the Rippaverse? Is she a lizard person? And we found out, yes, Caro is a lizard person. Like the AI knew who she was, gave us all this information about her, and then gave us specifics as to why she's probably a hybrid lizard person.
Okay.
So I am currently going to be working on an AI song about Caro being a lizard person.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so that was the that was the other AI issue that we had during this trip. But did you go, Lauren, did you go to that like kickoff party Friday night?
No.
Yeah,
Wasn't he not in town?
No, he was there by then.
Well, I was there on Friday night.
Okay.
Trying to remember exactly how that evening went. I know there was supposed to be a kickoff party. Where did we go? I think we went to a place called the Copper Grill or something like that. We got some dinner and then just went straight to the Airbnb we were staying at.
Yeah, we went to a place called Chewy's, and I was like, "Oh, okay, that sounds good." We get there,
Oh,
and
the kitschy Southwestern place.
So we get there, and I see it's a Mexican restaurant,
Mm-hmm.
and I say, "Oh, so we're playing with fire tonight?" Like, so then of course,
not until later.
yeah. Well, so then I just decide to throw caution to the wind, and I'm like, "Yeah, give me the burrito doused in queso." And then I did my new little ritual when I get something with a lot of cheese, where I look at it and I go, "I am not lactose intolerant. I am not lactose intolerant." And I remind my body that it's not lactose intolerant. It actually worked. I was fine. But after the Mexican food, we decided to just call it a night. Wizard went to the kickoff party, but like me, Caro, her husband, and Carolyn went back to the hotel. So a whole bunch of us were staying at the hotel that night. It was me, it was my carload, and plus Wizard's whole posse, Sevi, Leon from Words of Paradise, Kada was there at the hotel. So yeah, we were like playing Smash Brothers all night and stuff like that. It was a lot of fun.
I prefer to think that Wizard has a fellowship rather than a posse.
Well, no, Gary's got the fellowship. Wizard's a part of it, but
Did you eat that peach bread?
I have not had the peach bread yet.
You're killing me with the peach bread, because I sent him a message and I was just like, as someone who loves peaches, Georgia Peach World, speak my language.
Georgia Peach World was so I get to
you sounded so snarky about it. I'm looking at it going, I bet this place is amazing.
I'm seeing all these signs for this Georgia Peach World, and it's just this like little like thing on the side of the road, right? It's like a gas station like kind of area. And so I pull off and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be gold. I'm gonna be like, look at this like this hillbilly nonsense, this like Georgia. And I get out and I'm like, oh, here we are, Georgia Peach World, this big, huge theme park, right, guys, with all these billboards all over I-95. We walk in, Georgia Peach World is delightful. Not only
that peach lemonade sounded amazing.
It was so good. Not only was there everything peach you could possibly get, all these different jams and butters and just all of this. I bought peach bread, which I have not yet tried yet, but the people that worked there were the nicest human beings on the planet.
And just the fresh peaches on that. When you went outside, I was like, oh yeah, smell because I love peaches. It's like,
you could smell them when you walked in there. It was so good.
Oh, love peaches.
Yep. I've
peaches. I love you.
Millions of peaches.
Danielle the 10th for 2 says been watching Tuchus this week.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
More than one way one can take that.
Yeah, right. Beardo and X-Wing thought that I was Jewish and hiding it.
No, you're just part of the mafia.
Dracula dead and loving it, Marv Jewish and hiding it.
Yeah, they were like convinced. They were like, "You're not Italian, right? Like you're like super Jewish, right?" And I was like, "What?" Like, no, I'm wearing a crucifix. Like,
lying.
That's the hiding it part. Marv.
They thought that I was like trying to like pass as Italian, and I'm like, no, guys, like I am like as guinea as. I said, look, it's the same thing. Like it's because I get asked if I'm Jewish a lot and I always say the same thing. No, I'm Italian. Same behavior, different savior. That's my little nursery rhyme for that.
Also,
although there are Jews for Jesus. That's an organization that exists.
And also, you're from the Northeast, so there's just a certain type of personality in that area anyway.
They were convinced. They Danielle the 10th for 2, and that was the story of Lauren's gypsy curse. It was the AI curse.
I'm telling you.
That's what he calls his AI, gypsy.
I think the AI is still on my side.
Well, I think what happened was you hurt the AI. The AI lashed out at you. Then the AI, it was near you again in the car and decided, I still really like him. I'm going to try again.
I mean, I think we've all had friends who have had that kind of relationship, right? Where like the woman torments him, but then in his presence is like, hey, how's it going?
Yep.
To know me is to love me.
Wolf McGruffle III for $4.99 says Lauren's story is going to convince me to never travel or leave my house ever again.
I was like half there already.
It's a difficult thing,
know,
Frodo.
really.
Walking out your door.
So I'm in my 40s. It's like, really? Do things? What?
What are you doing this weekend? I don't know. Whatever I can avoid not doing.
I thought it
Nothing.
was. I thought I had it bad on the way home because my tire sprung a leak, and so I kept getting like the warning that like my tire pressure was low, and I had to keep stopping and refilling it until I finally had to pull over and find a tire place to patch it. Then Lauren
this guy
put
was
it in.
whining about it in his chat.
Yeah,
my travel has been so horrible. 5 hours waiting for somebody to patch
You
my
guys don't
tire.
understand.
Lauren put things in perspective.
It's like,
It
mother
always be
effer.
worse.
Let's,
Always be
let's
worse.
have a talk.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know all of what you had been through at that point. I just knew the beginning stuff. So Regina Sharp for $20 says it's not Jimothy. That's my dual Hatties. This is my Twitter avatar. The other one had the motto and raccoons on the coat of arms. This one, when Full has the raccoons there, his name is Hattie, and my Croc, whose name is Butte.
Nice.
Yeah, I like that. Got some Regina Sharp lore there. I appreciate that. And I appreciate the $20. Which we'll get a. There you go.
Please, no. Covered with scorpions. Covered with scorpions.
No! Covered with scorpions! Get them off me! What are you doing to my head?
And you and Kiwi for the 199 says they were confusing you with me, Marvin. That's got to be it. That's 100% it. They were like, we're confusing you with somebody that we don't even know.
So snarky. You think you're the one who went through the flight trouble because you rejected AI.
So Martin, I would love to hear your thoughts on the Odyssey.
Mm.
No, sir. I didn't like it.
I think I said everything.
So Nolan obviously has great cinematography. He was asking a lot of big questions that were not Homer's questions that he asked in the Odyssey.
Uh-huh.
And he told a story that was worth telling, but it wasn't Homer's story.
No,
it's
not at all.
But I realized that there's a thread in his movies, like going back to The Dark Knight, that's about extraordinary surveillance. And then the follow-up movie is about like the wake of that, and it's kind of done through Tale of Two Cities. And then you've got Tenet, and that was about like an unaccountable agency.
Okay.
Then you've got Oppenheimer, that's about another, what do you do in extremists in these extraordinary situations, and you create an extraordinary solution to that. Mm-hmm. Then you have the Odyssey that is dealing with the ramifications of basically the nuclear option in the ancient world. And so his version of the Odyssey is Odysseus trying to deal with what he did in Troy. That's not the point of the Odyssey at all.
Right. Did you see? So Emily Wilson, who wrote the feminist translation of the Odyssey that everyone usually pretty much universally hates, and Nolan said he based his work off of. Carol made the point in her review where she was just like, "Hey, Emily Wilson's like actually deserved better than this," because she said it was actually better than what Nolan did, and Emily Wilson herself actually spoke out against this movie. Did you hear that? Yeah,
I did, and. Even on this show, and I know on Lauren's show as well, I said that I got about 50 pages into hers and I stopped, and I went back to Fagel's. I went back to Fagel's translation. I also have Lattimore's because I liked that better. But she was trying to do something that it's challenging. She was updating it for modern audiences in linguistically. Mm-hmm. But also trying to make it still a poem. So she kept it an iambic pentameter, and then also kept pretty much the same line length as Homer's poem. So she was trying to do something very technically complicated. So kudos to her for doing that. And she's not a hack.
So what she said about this movie was that, and she was correct about this. She said that like there's no sense of glory in it,
and honor,
and that like like honor, glory and honor, like in Greek it's called kleos, which is the pursuit of glory, which was a thing that Greek warriors wanted more than anything else, and that was what Odysseus wanted. And yes, he wanted to go home, but he was also constantly seeking glory. And she said like he wanted the spoils of sacking a city. He didn't feel bad about sacking a city.
No.
But she said, well, I was looking for a story that had a sense of glory to it. And what I found was a story that was pretty obsessed with shame.
Yeah, shame would not be the word I used. I would use all right. How spoilery do you want to get?
Let fly. It's a 3,000-year-old story.
Well, I meant with Nolan's version because it's a different story.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna do spoilers, guys. If you don't want to know, then close your ears or go away for 10 minutes.
Okay. So Nolan's version is about a man with PTSD trying to struggle with what he's done. It eliminates several important plot points of Homer's work, but it also goes with psychological realism, and all of the gods are fake, or at least in somebody's head.
Which is funny because like the gods are too much, but so the gods are too much, but a Cyclops and like the monster that eats them all out of the boat and the maelstrom and the sirens, that's all in play.
Right. But I realized when I was done watching it, that's like, so in Homer's Odyssey, we find out about that when Odysseus is telling his story to a big crowd of people. And that's when all the really fantastical elements of Odysseus' story are revealed. And the king at that banquet tells him, what you said has the ring of truth, but it's also told like a poet. So that's kind of twofold. One, I believe the things you're telling me, but two, I think you're embellishing. In Nolan's version, we find out about that when he's on the island with Calypso, who has been giving him narcotics for 7 years. Oh, wait, no, 9 years, because he doesn't spend the year with Circe that he does in the book. That's another one. Circe is pretty clearly a woman who is damaged by previous assaults from men.
By men, yeah. Men are pigs, and that's why she turned into pigs.
But in the book, that's not why she does it. She does it because she can. Yeah. And Odysseus calls her bluff, and he ends up staying with her and having a relationship with her for a year before his men are finally like, we do need to get going. And so when we get in Nolan's version of the Odyssey to Calypso, it's more like he's been sleeping with his shrink for like 9 years.
Yeah.
And he has not wanted to go home. They say that explicitly. He doesn't think he should go home or he deserves it because of everything that happened. And he's been eating lotus flowers on that island. So the whole story of him keep getting his men to stop eating lotus flowers and dragging them back to the boat to continue the journey, nope, that doesn't happen in Nolan's version. He's been self-medicating with the help of this woman on an island who he's been sleeping with for 9 years and avoiding going home. And when you look at it that way, all those stories he's recalling are just hallucinatory fantasies that are drug-fueled.
Yes, that is also possible. I mean, we learned that Athena is not actually Athena. It's actually a girl that was killed in the sacking of Troy that happened to look like Zendaya. My favorite part was when the Indian guy and the black guy go, "We're Greeks from Ithaca." I'm like, no, you're not. No, you're not. So that happened. It's probably, but it's making a lot of money. You cannot argue with the fact that it's making money. It's succeeding. It's going to have another killer weekend, it looks like. I wonder what's going to happen when Spider-Man rolls into town, though.
That's a good question.
Swings into town, I guess it would be. Because this Spider-Man movie looks like it's going to be pretty good. And but my thing is Avengers Doomsday, man. Lauren, that trailer did not do it for me.
You know, I've still got mixed feelings about it. There's always a fear on my part of getting so down on something that you're just reflexively down. But like you, it didn't make my heart quicken at all. I still don't know what to make of RDJ's accent in this thing. The only thing that really excited me about it was Thor, and the rest of it.
Thor being serious. Well,
yeah,
so my favorite is from the floor of Comic-Con. They have Steve Rogers' outfit, which is literally just a t-shirt and jeans, like on a mannequin. And I'm like, really? We had to display this?
I do with Thor. He's giving this whole thing about how much this worries him and how everything they've faced before is nothing compared to this. This is the same Thor that was sent into a shame spiral after what happened with Thanos.
Yeah.
And that was nothing compared to this.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I don't think he's talking about Doom. I think he's talking about the incursions.
Okay.
Like, so they can literally wipe out the universe. Which
I'm a little behind. Yeah. I'm a little behind on this because I avoided all of our related channels talk about the spoilers and stuff like that. Because I want to go see this with my sons.
Yeah, we've been talking about the fact that it's supposed to be like incursions are a thing that they've been building toward, and it looks like that's kind of going to be what the background. And in the comic book, it was all about incursions too.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, yeah, Robert Downey Jr.'s voice was ridiculous. Mystique got the modern. We must do everything to get rid of the male gaze makeover. She went from being like naked in all of these to being covered from the neck down.
Well, it might also have something. It's Rebecca Romijn again, right?
Yeah.
It might have something to do with her age.
I mean, I'm all for Mystique looking more like the comics, but I don't know. That did not look like the comics to me.
Yeah, the skull belt wasn't there.
When I saw like poor Bucky standing there, I'm like, oh,
that wig. What are they doing to me?
So bad. It looked so bad.
I'm just like, please just put me out of my misery with this poor character. Like, I know we talk about Bucky with me, but Thor is actually my favorite. So I really like the stuff that I'm seeing with Thor. So like, that's the one thing about this that I'm like, okay, like I'm into it. But the Bucky stuff the hair is just brutal. You couldn't get better than a Party City wig to put on that guy. Seriously,
this movie has a $700 million budget. There wasn't $100 in there for a decent
how much of it went to Robert Downey Jr.?
Oh, like probably 250 million of it.
Yeah, so you know,
I heard that it's 350 million it's 300 million just for Robert Downey Jr. and the Russos, which I assume means they're getting 100 million each.
I mean, we know they backed the Brinks truck up to RDJ. So
they don't have a choice. And now Feige is saying they're not going to hit the reset button after Secret Wars. I assumed they were going to recast Captain America, recast Iron Man, get the actual like Marvel heroes back into play so we're not dealing with B team. Keep Tom Holland as Spider-Man, and then just bring in your new X-Men. And gosh, at this point, get a new Fantastic Four. You cannot have 50-something-year-old Pedro Pascal be Reed Richards for the next 10 years. Am I wrong?
No, I'm just trying to think who. I mean, other than John Krasinski, but that shit may have sailed.
Ruined that.
Somebody young. Lauren, what do you think? Do you think they got to recast the Fantastic Four?
I don't think the MCU's got 10 years left in it. I don't think. I think you're not going to get Pedro Pascal as Mr. Fantastic by dint of the fact that you're not getting any more Fantastic Four. I think the idea that they're not going to recast and they're going to keep this thing going tells me they've already decided the universe is going to be killed.
It's I
I
can't see
still
them ever
think
not making these anymore.
I would like to see Ewan Griffith back as Fantastic Four.
What?
Ewan Griffith, the guy that was the guy who played Fantastic Four or Mr. Fantastic in the 2000s.
Yes, I liked him a lot. I thought he was fine.
And he's the right age to play it.
Yep. Well, we'll see, guys. Doomsday, I am so whelmed with that trailer, though. I mean, the
I didn't
weapon,
know you're in Europe.
The weapon that took down Infinity Thanos, like the weapon that cut through the entire full Infinity Gauntlet and stabbed Thanos in the chest. Doom stops it with 2 fingers. There's a point to where my disbelief, it becomes absolute. And of course, did you see what they showed us on the floor? We got witches.
I was going to ask if that was real. I saw a couple of tweets about it.
Doom. This was in the leaks, but now they've confirmed it.
We've got witches.
We got witches. Doom has a coven of witches serving him in Latveria. And I'm telling you, I'm calling it right now. Those witches are taking those helmets off at some point, and it's Agatha. It's all the Agatha All Along girls.
Okay, yeah.
It's at least Agatha and maybe Wanda.
But I'm not sure I'm against him having a coven of witches working for him. Because his powers are magic based.
Yes, I agree. Because Doom is the merging of magic and science, and I agree. But when you put this together with Agatha All Along and with Ironheart with the deals with the devil, plus Star Wars with the lesbian space witches and the Night Sisters in Ahsoka, plus Hex, plus Hocus Pocus 2 and Hocus Pocus 3, it's just too many witches.
Which sounds like a children's Halloween book. Too many witches.
It is just way too much. I like it is this obsession that Disney has with witches, and I honestly feel that it is because they can't openly do gay stuff anymore, and they think witches are intersectional feminism and lesbians. Like that's their interpretation of witches. That's why witches were always the villains in Disney, right? Like you had the evil queen, you had Maleficent, you had Ursula, you had all Mother Gothel, you had all of these, magical ladies who were witches, who were like the villains of in classic Disney. Now,
in fact, Walt Disney made them tone down Bedknobs and Broomsticks.
Yeah, and now even when you have witch antagonists, like in Hocus Pocus 2, you have to have 3 quirky witch protagonists. And of course, we had devil worshipping witches in Hocus Pocus. Like they literally served Satan, and they got a redemption arc in Hocus Pocus 2. And mark my words, they will be good guys in Hocus Pocus 3.
Yeah. They're doing a third one?
Oh, they're doing a third one. Despite the fact that absolutely no one liked Hocus Pocus 2. I've never, even my friends who are into witchy stuff, they were all like, yeah, that movie was dog crap.
Crazy.
That's what we waited. I was like, really? This was our big follow-up to I Put a Spell on You? That first movie is perfection. But yeah, no Thackeray Binks, no I didn't like any of it. It was just terrible. They should have brought back the original cast, and they did not do it because they had to have 3 new young quirky witch protagonists. Hooray! So yeah, Marvel is not doing well, and you know what else is not doing well? Videos about Marvel. I've been trying. It's like pulling teeth. It's like the one subject. It's the only subject that's actually having news come out lately. And I cannot get people to care about Marvel videos to save my life. An Odyssey video will hit into the thousands. My Odyssey review has 67,000 views on it.
The Out of the Theater review?
Yeah, my Out of the Theater review.
And, it was a good one.
Thank you. And a Marvel video will get 300. That should show you right there. Nobody cares about Marvel.
Yeah, people just. So what's doing better for you right now? Like, have you done any DC videos?
Supergirl stuff was actually doing quite well. People really like the hate Supergirl. But yeah, other than that, the Odyssey and Supergirl were kind of like the big ones. But now nobody cares. Supergirl is out of the conversation at this point. It's it's made all the money it's going to make. Though I will say, I talked to Kevin today, and God, Lauren,
you may need to talk about the Mandalorian and Grogu again. Did you hear the latest news?
No.
You haven't heard anything about the physical release of the movie?
No, what's going on?
Oh yeah.
They have a standard edition. They have a steelbook edition. And then they have something called the Beskar edition. You want to guess what the Beskar edition is?
Does it come with like a helmet?
No. It's a steelbook. It's just like the steelbook, but it comes with 2 metal posters on the inside, 2 little metal posters. That's it. How much do you suppose this release costs?
$100?
Keep going.
$49.99. It costs more than $100.
Keep going.
200?
$49 is the steelbook release. Keep going.
$150.
$250.
It's not that much. It's $220.
Who is paying that for this movie?
I think
you missed it in theaters. Now bring home the Beskar edition.
This goes to show just how desperate they are.
Please, we have to make some money off of this movie.
I only found out about this before the show because I was listening to Jeff from the World Class Bullshitters, and he was talking about it.
I gotta write this down to look up tomorrow.
I figured you'd want to maybe talk about that one.
Posters, physical release. Wow. That is.
Oh, Marv. This is off topic from that, but this was something I saw and sent to you in a back channel. Did you see my message about Quiet Riot looking for a lead singer, and they posted it on Instagram?
I don't think I saw that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is.
I can pull that
Quiet
back to
Riot?
my show.
Yeah.
I can pull that back
Quiet
to
Riot.
that.
Oh yeah.
Because the deceased lead singer, one of the doctors on the show is his brother.
Oh really?
Like what? What a
That's
small
crazy.
world. Yeah.
Yeah. So Quiet Riot was the band Ricky Rhodes was in it originally, but they did Come On Feel the Noise. Randy Rhodes. Yeah. Sorry.
They did what?
Come On Feel the Noise.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know the song.
Cover.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
all right,
they're looking for a nude singer.
Yeah, it's just weird that they're going to Instagram
to try to find, like, they're doing like an Instagram like like
try a new avenue
challenge.
No, it was more like I just saw that they posted. For some reason, it got pushed into my feed. They recommended, "Hey, we're looking for a lead singer."
Martin, have you thought about this?
It's not in my range. I'm more of a baritone.
So hold on. You saw a thing where it was like, here's a thing about a band, and you were like, your first thought was, I bet Marv would like to see this.
No, I just it's a little crazy that a band with a notable name, and I'd say they were a one-hit wonder, is now looking on Instagram for a lead singer. I thought it would be a nice lighthearted Friday piece.
That is interesting.
Chef
for
Eddie
sure.
said they should get David Lee Roth as their lead singer, and I don't know if any of you have heard David Lee Roth sing lately, but
Diamond Dave.
Diamond Dave. I saw a clip from not that long ago, and it was brutal. But I mean, he is like in his 70s to be
right.
But it's just like maybe retire.
I was about to say, no, he's not, and then I thought about my own age, and it's like, oh.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
I think he's like
was
firmly in his 70s too. Yeah, he's like 72.
Who's
He'll
72?
be
David
he'll
Lee,
be
David
72.
Lee Roth is
He'll be
72.
72 in October, according to Wikipedia. October 10th,
Holy
1954.
Who was?
So-
Who was? Oh, it was Sebastian Bach that recently like destroyed Chris Jericho.
Again?
No, this was a while back.
Oh, I was gonna say, because you definitely told me about this.
I'm currently at my in-laws' house, and I found out that Rob Lowe's on this month's AARP magazine cover. Just Rob Lowe.
Aw.
I actually I saw him. I think it was on Mike Rowe's podcast where he was being interviewed. Rob Lowe's actually a great interview. It was a fantastic interview, but
he has a great biography.
His son has an amazing sense of humor because he was roasting his dad for taking and posting all of these shirtless pictures and saying, how many ways are you going to figure out to accidentally have your shirt off while taking a picture for the ladies, Dad?
Oh my goodness. Did you ever see the Comedy Central roast of Rob Lowe?
No.
Oh, it was a rough one. Alanis Morissette got up and sang a song about how she was the girl that was underage that Rob Lowe had relations with.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a lot. Edward Norton was there, and there were so many jokes about how Edward Norton is so unlikable and such a piece of crap that Marvel thought that Mark Ruffalo was more likable than him. The Rob Lowe roast is actually good. That's the one that Ann Coulter is on, and I'm like, why would you walk into this lion's den?
Yeah.
But all right. It also does have the greatest joke of all time. Jimmy Carr is talking about Pete Davidson, and he goes, Pete Davidson, whose father was a firefighter who heroically gave his life on 9/11. He goes, you're going to hear a lot of jokes about that tonight, and I'm here to tell you that that's disgusting. This is not the roast of Pete Davidson's father. That was in September of 2001. And I was just like,
wow.
I once heard, see if I can remember it right. It was a Joan Rivers joke, so you can assume how this is going to be.
Yeah.
But there was somebody, I think it was Solange, Beyonce's sister, and she was I think it was her, in a dress with like fake little bugs all over it. And Joan Rivers said, if I wanted to see a black female singer covered in bugs, I'd dig up Whitney Houston.
Oh,
I was like, wow.
Pete Davidson had a great joke, which is not a sentence that I say very often. Where he was talking about, I think it was like a Kevin Hart or somebody who was in Soul Plane, where he said, because with his father, he goes, Soul Plane was the single worst experience of my life involving a plane.
That's impressive.
I get into these roast joke moods every once in a while, and I'll just like binge roasts. Mm-hmm. And I was watching some like olds. I watched the Friars club, like the Dean Martin roast of Lucille Ball. Mm-hmm. And oh man, did those guys go for the jugular?
Yeah, Don Rickles was on a lot of those.
Yeah.
I've been listening to Mambo Italiano by Dean Martin because I got really irritated. I was listening to some Dean Martin, and I was like, we'll do like a compilation. I'm not like deep dive into his discography or anything. And I was like, okay, greatest hits. And it wasn't on it. And I got like personally offended. I'm like, how do you have a Dean Martin greatest hits compilation that was like 2 discs? Because it said like, and it didn't have that on
Mambo
it.
Italiano on it?
Yeah, I was...
I mean, he had a lot of hits.
He did.
But that's like iconic.
Yeah.
It's just like, how is this not on here?
Every wedding that my family's ever had.
But it does do that thing that I hate from songs of that era, where they have like a prelude to explain the song.
A boy went back to Napoli.
Yeah, just give me the song. I'll catch it up. Don't worry. I got this.
All right. Before we end for the night, guys, I did want to play something for you. My friend Tyler Dean McDowell, the son of the legendary country singer Ronnie McDowell, he had created this song about a year ago called What Walt Would Say. It's all about the way the current Disney company is. And before we leave, I just wanted to play it for you guys because this song is so good. And it only has like 11,000 views on YouTube. So you guys need to go find Tyler Dean McDowell and like this song, share this song because it's incredible. So let's have a little listen. So he filmed this in the Magic Kingdom.
Strolling down Main Street, just don't feel the same. There's a change in the wind, and we know who to blame. Bob, what are you thinking? This ain't what he planned. Do you think you got his world in your hand? Walt's vision's hazy in the rear view mirror. They say keep moving forward, but we're just getting nearer to all the mistakes that you try to paint blue.
Yeah.
Tomorrow ain't looking great, we all blame you. Bob, what are you thinking? Every tear's in his eyes. Disney's world sinking under corporate lies. I wish upon a star for one more magical day, and for you to hear what Walt would say.
So that's the first verse. I want you guys to go find this, watch it, give it a like, listen to the whole song. It's phenomenal. He is so talented and so nice. Like he's like unfairly talented because like he paints this portrait throughout the course of this thing. And I'll just show you the finish. He painted that. Like, how could you be that good of a singer, but also that good of a painter? And like, he's really good at like, he's just like a man of all these talents, and it's not fair.
Wow.
So, guys, please go check out Tyler Dean McDowell on YouTube. He's one of the good ones, and yeah, give him some support because he's incredible, and he comes from a great family. We've got some super chats here to read before we leave. Bookstore Thor for $5. Not related to anything, but when I proofread articles, I imagine them in Lauren's voice. Also, he's convinced me to never go anywhere I can't drive. So there you go, Lauren. You've done your service for today.
I guess so. Keep at it, Bookstore Thor.
That's Trevor from That Park Place.
I know that.
I didn't know if you knew it or not. Regina Sharp for $10 says Batman, Oppenheimer, Odysseus, Inception. Anyone get the feeling Nolan did something absolutely horrible when he was a kid from all the veiled trauma he uses? It's possible.
Maybe.
He does like to lean into veiled trauma. Michael Steele, member for 6 months, says the insane Nolan back end deal is going to make it very hard to make money. He's getting 20% of the studio gross, according to Forbes. Get out.
20%?
There's no way. I gotta look into that. That's insane.
I mean, I suppose
You hadn't heard this before?
No.
Yeah, that's true. And Pro misquoted it the other night as 10%. But the part that's insane to me is we're talking gross, not net.
That's insane, man.
So I wonder if they're going to eat that up by saying, the distributor got all that money. Like they did with
no,
Nicholson.
because if it's gross, then it's all the money. So
Well, yeah, but what they did with Nicholson and Batman was Warner Brothers said, no, the distributor made the money. We didn't make the money. So the studio said Batman 89 wasn't profitable.
Okay, so Bookstore Thor, member for 11 months, also says week 3 the Odyssey goes like a puppy in the Odyssey. They were throwing the puppies off the off the cliff. Very true. Regina Sharp for 5 says Sinatra has like greatest hits from 3 different companies and 2 or 3 eras.
Yeah, he does.
Sinatra. Someday when I'm awfully low, I like to croon. What can I say?
Mm-hmm.
I love Sinatra.
You got a voice for torch songs.
I used to, one of my things that I wanted to do for a while, and I actually talked to somebody who like almost made it happen. I said we should make like a band, like an old timey band, and go to like retirement homes and like perform like Sinatra music.
That's the best way to get granny panties thrown at you.
It's true.
But retirement homes these days, it's not Sinatra music. Now it's like, come on, feel the noise.
Yeah, exactly. Regina Sharp, this was a while ago. Member for 17 months says, just wanted to use this up so it stopped bugging me. Thank you very much, Regina Sharp. And welcome back. We missed you, my friend. We definitely missed you. All right, guys, that does it for the show tonight. Martin Stone, what do you guys got going on over at the Lost Guys?
Well, I think we've still got a back catalog of stuff that is going to get out when it gets out, but we're, again, going to be trying to get some more stuff out to you. It's just that lately Nolan has had like a life. He's got things going on.
He does.
So it's hard to all get together.
He's got a lot going on.
He's got a life. Lately, he's just got a life. I don't know.
Lauren, I know you were traveling earlier this week, but do we have a Lauren and Apollo show tomorrow night?
We are supposed to have a Lord and Apollo show tomorrow night. I have no idea what it is, and it's freaking me out because it's like I need to prepare and I got nothing. So I'm going to have to get really creative tomorrow morning and figure out what the heck we're doing. I will say Tuesday's show is going to be special, though, so be sure to show up for that one.
Oh, I want to know why. Okay. Trish, what do you got going on?
Talking about Quiet Riot in the chat. Thanks,
All right.
It's like Martin said, and then me and you. I think I know what we're going to do for Crime and Punishment.
Oh, what are we going to do?
I was inspired by Liquid Fox, so I think it'll be Mark Twitchell.
Okay.
So, should be
I know
fun.
nothing of that.
Dexter.
Oh, that reminds
Dexter?
I was trying to watch some Crime and Punishment, and episode 5, what's his name out of Seattle? Bundy. I couldn't find that.
I will check on that because it should be there.
Yeah, I thought it was when I looked before, but I couldn't get to it.
Bundy.
All right.
That's my forte right there.
Yeah. Thank you guys very much for watching tonight. We appreciate having you here. I'm sending you over to Sevi and her. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry for doing this to you, but I'm sending you over to Sevi's stream where she is gaming right now. Let her know it's an M4 Empire raid. Let her know Marv sent you. And we'll catch you next time. So thank you guys very much. We'll see you at 10 a.m. tomorrow for M4Cast AM. From all of us here at the M4 Empire, I thank you for your attention. We'll catch you in the next one.